kitty cats.
We're cute.
But I'm cuter.
Meow. Doctors.
One day, Mom and Dad gave Cookie, Candy, and Pudding a lovely present to play pretend with.
Look what we have for you, kittens.
A doctor set. A thermometer.
Bandages, too. Doctor's hats.
All the things you'll need to start your very own pretend doctor's office.
So awesome!
Me-wow, 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 me-wow. I'll be the doctor. No, I want to be the doctor.
Me too.
Well, if all of us are going to be doctors, where are we going to find the patients? We'll get all of our friends to be patients.
Meow.
We're playing doctors. Are any of you sick?
Oh, yeah. Very.
We make house calls, so we'll be right there. Just let us grab some medicine.
Pass the jelly.
The three kitty cats' first patient was Cupcake.
Now, what seems to be the problem? Something's sort of wrong with my tail. It just doesn't seem to be quite beautiful enough.
Right, no problem. I can just snip off the old one and sew on a beautiful peacock's tail instead. Simple.
I don't need a whole nother tail. I want a second opinion.
Right. Well, I'm not hearing anything. Shall I wake it up with the hammer?
Stop that! We should just wrap the tail in some bandages. Okay, as long as they're pretty. Thanks, doctors. Hope you feel better, madam.
And remember that an apple a day
Keeps the doctor away.
Now that Cupcake was feeling better, it was time for the three doctors to visit Chase. It certainly was a very windy walk for the kittens.
Now, what seems to be the problem?
Doctor, I think I'm turning into an alien. I can even talk like one.
Aha! You seem to have alien fever.
Then we have just what you need. Eat some of this cosmic better berry jelly. Cures all alien sickness. But looks like I ate all the jelly.
That's all right, because we can just give you a jelly jab instead. You'll feel like an earthling again in no time, unless it turns you into a watermelon or a watering can.
No, I don't want a jelly jab.
Calm down, sir. For being such a good patient, I have this jelly lolly for you. And please be sure to get some rest.
I already feel better.
So Chase was feeling better too. Our little doctor still had Boris to fix up, so they ran through the rain to their patient.
What's bothering you, sir?
Well, the problem is that I get really sad on rainy days when the sky is gray.
Maybe we need to curl your whiskers.
No, not my whiskers. It's really kind of my tummy that's hurting.
Oh, sure. Sounds weird. Yep, sounds like you've swallowed a propeller. No, I think it's something even bigger.
That's your tummy pudding because you scarfed up all that jelly.
Huh? Hey, you're right. It's coming from mine.
Your tummy will be good as new after you have some tea and oatcakes. And this book about clowns will cheer you up.
Oh, I've always thought clowns were awesome. I really love their red noses. Goodness, your noses are really red.
Huh?
Bobby! We helped all our patients.
Oh, you're all soaking wet. Kittens, get these wet hats off of your heads, and then it's straight to bed. Drink up this nice lemon tea and then sleep so you won't get sick.
After a lovely night's sleep, the kittens felt great.
Good morning. Did you call a doctor?
I brought you oranges to start your day right.
And I've brought some marbles so we can all play.
And I brought a joke to cheer you up.
And what doctor's office would be complete without a speedy ambulance? Oh, I'm an ambulance. What's an ambulance sound like again?
Like this. Me-wow, 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 me-wow.
The kittens loved playing doctors, but they loved even more having tons of healthy energy to play with their friends. Germs. One day, the kittens came home from playing outside and wanted some fruit to eat.
Yummy! I want to have an apple.
I want grapes.
And I want both apples and grapes.
Kittens, weren't all of you just playing outside? You need to wash your paws before you eat because they're covered with germs.
I've never seen a single germ in my whole life. What if germs are just a story Mommy made up to scare us into washing our paws?
Hey, why don't the three of us go on a big germ hunt? And if we don't find any, we can tell Mommy germs don't exist.
So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow! Mommy always says that there are lots of germs in the bathroom. But I don't see even one germ anywhere.
Of course not. Who'd want to live in the toilet?
Maybe they like to live where there's food around them everywhere. The kitchen!
So, have you found any germs?
Not even one teeny tiny baby germling.
Well, maybe they're so teeny tiny that you can't see them at all without a magnifying glass. Oh, this is no germ. It's our dad.
Oh! Huh?
I don't see germs on any of these buttons.
Yikes! I found one! Right in there!
It's just a regular old spider.
Mommy's always telling us to wash our paws when we've been playing outside, right? That must mean that lots of germs live outside.
The kittens examined everything around them very carefully, but they still didn't find any germs.
That's it. Our research proved there's no such thing as germs.
Right, and I'm going to eat something right now without bothering to wash my filthy paws.
Cookie, did you remember to wash your paws first? They've got germs all over them, and you're getting germs on the cupcakes as well.
Daddy, don't tell me you believe those fairy tales about germs because we proved they aren't real.
We looked everywhere and didn't find them.
There's none outside or in the toilet either.
So we never have to wash our paws again.
No! You didn't see any germs because germs are very, very tiny. Even a magnifying glass can't see them.
You can only see them through a special machine that's way stronger than a magnifying glass called a microscope.
Oh, I can see them. I can see the germs.
There are so many.
Whoa! I have a really good idea.
The kittens washed their paws with soap and then checked them again through the microscope.
Well, now there aren't any germs on your paws at all.
Which means you can eat all the cupcakes and fruit that you like.
So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
It was so nice to eat cupcakes and fruit when they knew there were no germs on their paws. From then on, the kitty cats always washed their paws before they ate. Old things, new thing. One day, Mommy and Daddy decided to get rid of all the things in the house that were broken.
What's going on? Are we moving or something?
We're moving out all the things we don't need in the house.
They're all moving to the junkyard.
Oh, which is where they belong.
Kittens, if there's something you don't need anymore, just add it to the pile. You'll have more room to play once your old stuff is gone.
So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
The kittens decided to go through the toy box.
A train engine without wheels. Guess I don't need this anymore.
I don't need it either.
Me neither.
One for the junkyard. What about this baby rattle, guys? I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I would like to keep that to give to my little kitten doll.
Then it stays, right? What's next? Look what I found at the bottom!
Aw, it's my old tricycle. I used to love it so much.
It's way too small for any of us to ride. Another junkyard.
No, wait. Not this. What if I want to ride it again someday?
But why? You've got a bicycle now, Pudding.
Sure, but look. My bike only has 2 wheels, but this has 3.
But, that thing isn't fast at all.
Sure it is. Just watch me.
Pudding decided to ride the tricycle to the playground.
Pudding, it'll be winter by the time you get here riding on that thing.
Hi there. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
What are you on, Pudding? I thought tricycles were just for little kittens.
No, they're not. Clowns ride them all the time, and clowns are super awesome.
But Pudding, you're not a little kitten or a clown. Why do you need to keep that tricycle?
Well, it's easier to balance on a tricycle. And you can ride around at a gentle pace and look at all of nature's wonders.
That's kind of true.
How's it going, kittens? Have you sorted out the things you do and don't want to keep?
We kinda did.
Hey, where's Pudding?
On his way home as fast as he can ride.
He's on the tricycle he had when he was a little kitten.
Pudding, why are you riding the old tricycle?
It's for tiny kittens. You're a big boy now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that I need it. I just used to love riding it very much. Along paths, over puddles, everywhere. How can I just send it to the junkyard after all that? It just seems wrong.
There's nothing to worry about, darling. We were never planning to send your tricycle to the junkyard.
Really?
If it isn't broken, it won't get thrown away. If something is still in good shape, we'll give it to someone who can use it.
That sounds wonderful.
Look here. Hi, kittens. Pudding's tricycle went to his baby cousin. He'll give it a good home.
Thank you, brother. And thank you, Pudding, too. All right, thank your cousin Pudding for the tricycle.
Wow, that's great. Looks like he loves riding the tricycle as much as I did back when I was a little kitten.
So awesome!
Me-wow, 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 me-wow!
So the kitten saw that you can give away the things you've grown out of. They might be old for you, but they're new and exciting for someone else. Willpower. One day, Daddy baked some lovely muffins.
Oh! Ooh, yumminess alert!
Now, kittens, the muffins need to cool for a bit.
You can all have a muffin once they're cool, after supper.
Supper? But that's ages and ages away.
Well, you'll just have to use a little willpower.
Willpower? What's that?
Willpower helps us when we need to stick to a decision we've made, even if it's hard and we don't really want to go through with it, like not eating muffins before supper.
Oh.
Having them now would ruin your appetite.
Oh.
Let's make it a game for you. The kittens who don't eat a muffin before supper will get a lovely prize.
Prize? So awesome! Me-wow, 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 me-wow!
Sounds like we have a deal then.
Oh, but I so want just one delicious muffin. They just smell so good.
Cookie, you've got to use your willpower. Why don't you play a game of chess? That'll keep your mind off of muffins.
Ooh. Or take your robot and play with Candy for a little while.
I'll be back in just a moment.
I'm gonna take these into the kitchen. That way they won't tempt anyone.
Cookie!
I've got an idea. The three of us should go out to the playground. There won't be any muffins out there. Everyone, I've got a surprise. My mommy just baked all these beautiful and delicious muffins. Go on, have some. No! Remember to use your willpower. We promised Mommy that we wouldn't have any muffins at all before supper.
Yeah, but this isn't one of the muffins from our house.
But if we eat them now, we won't be hungry when supper time comes. You must remember your willpower. Come on, I'm taking you home.
Muffin! Tasty muffin!
Maybe Cookie really is super hungry. Let's get him a banana or something.
Look at how fluffy they are.
Bet they're super yummy as well.
Give me the muffins!
No, give them to me! Oh, no!
You ate all of them?
Now, Kittens, what happened to the muffins? Are you telling me you didn't follow the rules of the game?
We tried. We honestly really tried to use our willpower.
But, well, in the end, I guess we just couldn't do it.
We didn't eat the muffins. That means we win!
Oh, wow! We thought you ate them all.
I dreamed of these muffins all day, but when I realized you wanted to eat them as much as I did, I decided to help you by hiding them.
I've learned something awesome. If the three of us always help each other to get through when something's difficult, then together we can do anything.
You're right about that, Candy. And because the three of you have done so well, you've earned some wonderful prizes. I made you some new T-shirts, so everyone will know that you have wonderful willpower.
So awesome!
Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
Wowee! I'd like to try that just like you and really test my willpower.
I'd love that.
But first, let's all play a game of tag.
So we can build an even bigger appetite.
So the kittens learned all about willpower and how it's easier to stick to something if you can all help each other. Rock, paper, scissors. One day, the kittens were working on a model of an island.
Wow! Our dinosaur island is finally ready to go! So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
Time to play dinosaurs!
But wait a second. We have to clean up the mess in our room first.
I've got an idea. What if we play rock, paper, scissors, and whichever of us loses cleans up?
All right, then. How do you play?
Oh, it's super easy. You count to 3 and stick your paw out as a rock or scissor or as paper. Scissors beat paper because they can cut it.
But rock wins over scissors because it can break them.
Paper is the most cool, though, because the piece of paper can cover the rock.
I got it. Okay, let's give it a try, Cookie.
Rock, paper, scissors, 1, 2, 3. Rock.
Paper.
The piece of paper covers up the rock, so... Candy's the winner, and I play Cookie next. Rock, paper, scissors, 1, 2, 3,
Scissors. Pudding wins because rock breaks scissors.
Wait a minute. This is not scissors. It's a whistle. So, the whistle is louder than the sound of the scissors snipping. Whistle beats scissors, then.
But you're supposed to play with only rock, paper, scissors.
This is the new Cookie way to play.
All right, we're on a hunt for objects that make us victorious.
The new way should let us play all together.
Rock, paper, scissors!
Ship!
Magnifying glass!
Jump rope. It's longer than the glass and the ship.
But the ship doesn't sink in water. The rope and glass both sink, though.
But you can't control the ship, but you can control the car. The car wins, the ship loses.
But the hat can completely cover it, so the hat beats the toy car.
The hat will get soaking wet in the rain, but not the umbrella.
The wind blows away the umbrella, but not the sturdy chair.
The chair didn't have wheels, but roller skates did. However, the bicycle had bigger wheels.
Huh?
The nail could puncture the tire. And the hammer could hammer the nail. All these objects were so cool. Which of them would win?
Kittens, do you know why there's a hairbrush in the butter dish? Oh!
The brush is harder than the butter, so the hairbrush wins.
Has anybody seen where my hat got to? Huh? Oh! Goodness, what is going on in here?
We were playing rock, paper, scissors, and we got a bit carried away.
Well, it looks more to me like you're playing Mess Clutter Junkyard.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out which of us had to clean up, but we just made the mess even bigger.
Yeah, we shouldn't have played rock, paper, scissors, and all that other stuff.
Well, I think it's time you three played a game of mop, dust, vacuum.
I have a really good idea. How about instead of saying just one of us has to clean up, we all clean up together?
Well, I'm quite fond of this new game. You're all winners.
And since your room is clean again, now you can play dinosaurs.
So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
The kitty cats had a fun day with rock, paper, scissors, ships, hats, mops, and dinosaurs.
The quiet game.
One day, Mommy sat down to work on her new kids' fashion designs.
Mommy!
We want to build a pirate ship out in the yard.
To play sea adventures and stuff.
That's a great idea. Show it to me when you're finished building it.
But we need some things like boxes, tape, and rope, and lots of stuff we haven't thought of.
Oh,
Mommy helped the kitty cats find what they needed and helped them carry it to the garden. But she could still hear the kittens outside.
We'll build it here.
No, over there.
And she couldn't concentrate.
This pirate ship was my idea.
But I drew what it'll look like.
And I thought up how to build it, you know.
Yeah, and?
Kittens! Why don't the three of you play the quiet game?
The quiet game?
Yes, the kitten who can stay silent the longest is the winner. And I'll make the winner their very own flag to put on the ship.
Oh, that's great. Just be sure to put a star on my flag after I win.
I want a flower on mine.
A mushroom for me.
Okay, now shh. The quiet game has now started.
So after that, the first kitten to say anything would lose the game. The kitty cats kept working on their shipbuilding. But it turned out to be much harder without words. Pudding suggested to Cookie that they build the mast out of old skis. But Cookie thought that Pudding wanted to go skiing. And it was summertime. Cookie tried to show Pudding that it was summer. You can't ski on the grass. But then Pudding thought Cookie wanted to ski. Cookie and Pudding tried to understand what candy meant. Was she saying they could ski on the sheet instead of snow? Or did she want to play ghosts? Or maybe she wanted to make a big painting. At last it was clear. Candy was saying that the sheet would make a great sail. Only the kittens would need to ask Mommy's permission. But none of them wanted to talk and lose the quiet game. The wind almost carried the sheet into a puddle. They all knew what they should do was call Mommy. Who would be the first to talk and lose the game?
At last, my work's all finished.
Mommy! Help! Oh, Mommy!
The laundry was saved.
Mommy!
But it looked like all 3 kittens had lost the game.
Okay, it's time to decide what's going to be on your flag. A flower, mushroom, or star?
But didn't we all lose the game?
We all broke the quiet game rules when we called you.
Which means all 3 of us lost the game.
But you all did the right thing. You went ahead and built your boat quietly. And you only talked to stop an accident from happening. So I consider all 3 of you winners.
Hooray!
Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
The quiet game turned out to be a lot of fun for the kitty cats. And not only did Mommy make them a very special flag, but she let them use the sheet as a sail for their boat, too.
At Daddy's work.
One day, Daddy came home from work very tired.
Daddy's home! Hey, Daddy, play tag with us. You're it. Come on, Dad.
I'm sorry, kittens, but it was a hard day at work, and I'm exhausted.
But you work at a candy factory. What's hard about that?
Yeah, it's the greatest job of all time.
Your office probably has a chocolate river.
That's not the way things are. Tell you what, I'll take you with me to work tomorrow for a factory tour. You can see for yourselves.
We get to go work with Daddy!
So awesome!
Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
The next morning, Daddy took the kittens to the factory and showed them his office.
Awesome! Coming up with ideas for new sweets must be so much fun!
You think it's easy to come up with new sweets, kittens?
Of course! Like, eclairs with honey in them.
Already have that.
How about blueberry donuts?
Already got them.
How about a cookie that's shaped like a car with chocolate wheels and marshmallow cats riding inside?
Yum.
We've got that as well.
Well, the part where you make the sweets has got to be really, really fun.
Oh, well, look for yourselves. We have several manufacturing departments where different cakes and cookies are prepared.
Wow, that's so cool!
Let's go there, Daddy!
This is where such ingredients as egg, sugar, and flour are stirred together to create a base for future sweet treats. How a sweet comes out depends on the way the base is mixed in step 1. You can mix it so that it comes out crunchy, brittle, or chewy. Cookie, stop! Look, kittens, this is all quite complex equipment. Please ask permission before you touch any of it.
I'm really sorry, Daddy. I thought it would be easier to operate.
Here's the main assembly line. Here the dough base is placed on the conveyor, and along the line cream is added, and then the berries. By the end, it's a finished cream tart. You can place some tarts on the line, but please be careful. Oh, my word! We have to stop the assembly line.
Daddy had to stop the main assembly line.
A cream-filled hat tart. Now that's a new sweet.
Well, I can't wear it now, I guess.
Guess not, but it's really good.
The supermarket just called to make sure today's delivery is coming. But what's wrong? The assembly line is off.
So we had a teeny tiny problem.
So we can't fill the order?
I've got a really good idea. We can help you, right? There has to be some simple task that we can handle.
The kittens found it easy to put stamps on boxes. Soon all the sweets were ready for delivery.
Oh, right on time as always. Thanks for the wonderful service and yummy treats.
We aim to please. Plus, today at work, I've had a little extra help.
Cookie candy pudding, thank you. Excellent work, kittens.
We need to be getting back to the factory now. The kittens and I have more work to do.
So awesome! Me-wow, 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 me-wow!
Now the kitty cats know that making sweet treats is not as easy as they thought, which makes them seem even more delicious. Exercising kitties. The kittens were spending the weekend with their grandma.
Wake up, my darling kittens. Time to greet a lovely new day.
We want to stay in bed a little longer.
Yeah, I haven't got the energy to get out of bed.
Come on, kittens. Join me for my morning exercise. You all will feel super energized and strong in no time at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise.
Only grandmas and grandpas need to exercise. We're just little kittens.
Exercise is really great for cats of all ages. Stretching helps you feel strong and energetic.
I'm really strong already. Just check this out.
Yeah, you're some athlete. If you don't want to exercise, it's fine. But you absolutely must have porridge for breakfast, little ones. It will give you energy for the entire day.
That means if we just eat porridge, we'll be really strong.
Yeah, and we can do it without morning exercise.
So awesome! Me-wow, 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 me-wow.
The kittens had their breakfast and went to play outside.
I'll bring it back here. I just can't run anymore.
I'll get it down.
How are we supposed to get it down from up there?
We could use a stick to knock it down.
But what if instead you break it?
We can put springs on our feet and jump up and grab it that way.
What if you get stuck in a tree as well? Then we'll have to get you out of the tree too. Hey, maybe we should call Dart's father. He'll hurry here in his fire truck and get the helicopter down. Hey! Up there!
We can't distract firefighters from more important things. You know, fires and stuff.
I suppose we'll just have to climb the tree ourselves to rescue the helicopter.
But the kittens weren't strong enough to climb the tree.
We're never gonna be able to get our helicopter down.
Ah, the old helicopter in the tree problem. Let's get it back then.
Oh, wow!
Huh?
Grandma, that was amazing! You look like some kind of super cat or something!
There's nothing super about it. It's all thanks to my exercises.
I'd like to be as strong as Granny, too.
Yeah, so do I.
I have a really good idea.
Hey, look at that.
Daddy and Mommy came to visit Grandma and the kittens.
Well, Pudding, seems like you're a kitten superhero.
It's only been one day and your grandma has already turned our kittens into athletes. Hello, kittens. And hello to you.
It's all thanks to Granny's exercises.
Actually, I feel like I could do with a little exercise. I'm pretty stiff after driving all of that way.
In that case, why don't we do a few exercises all together?
So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
By the way, that me wow wave of yours is great exercise.
So now the kitty cats always do their morning stretches, and their wave is a megatastic way to exercise their arms, too.
Treehouse!
One day, Daddy was building a birdhouse with the kitty cats.
Now that is a mighty fine birdhouse. Just need to find a tree to hang it in. There, lucky bird. I always wanted to live in a treehouse when I was a kitten. Would the three of you like to have a treehouse? Wouldn't it be just wonderful to have your own special place high up above everything? Tweet. Meow.
Oh, wow. Wouldn't having a real treehouse be great?
Friends could come and visit it.
We could all play games in it.
Well, all right then. Looks like I'm going to build a treehouse for my wonderful kids. All right. What should your treehouse look like?
Like a princess's castle with a tower.
Mm-hmm.
And with an awesome slide.
Mm-hmm.
And a super cool ladder to climb up.
All right then. I'll build a strong treehouse with a slide and a tower and a super cool ladder for climbing up. Just like so.
Hooray!
Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
Daddy and the kitty cats gathered everything they might need to build the lovely treehouse.
Thanks very much for your help, children, but I've got it from here. Just back off a safe distance. A construction site is no place for kids. Oops. Oh, phooey. Oh. Aw. And come on!
It turned out building the treehouse wasn't as easy as Daddy thought.
Oh. We've got to figure out a way to help him.
We should make him a pair of really big wings. Then he could fly while he builds it, like a birdie.
Tweet, tweet!
But how will Daddy be able to hammer any nails if he has to flap his arms the whole time?
Right. Now, hammer, flap, 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 hammer, flap, hammer.
Plus, he'd get so tired.
So worn out.
Then why doesn't he build the treehouse down here and then put it up in the tree when it's finished?
But how is he going to lift up a whole house? He's not Super Cat. Hey, I've got a really great idea. We just need to ask Smudge's dad to come and help him. He's a construction worker with his very own crane.
Smudge and his dad were happy to come and help.
Meow!
When something needs to be lifted up, we yell higher.
Higher! And if it needs to be lower, we yell lower.
You got that?
Lower! Higher! Lower!
So, thanks to everybody's hard work, the treehouse was finished.
So awesome!
Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
Happy treehouse warming!
Cupcake, Boris, and Chase had made a banner for the new treehouse.
Kittens, are you familiar with our best housewarming tradition?
What tradition is that?
A new home must be full of happy children having fun. So get in there and play.
This is awesome! This is so cool!
Having their own treehouse was a wonderful thing. But having it full of laughing friends was even better. Kittens on time. One day, Cookie, Pudding, Candy, and Mustard were playing on the playground.
I'm putting on a Cinderella play for my mommy's birthday. Of course, I'll play Cinderella. But would you guys play all the other parts?
I can play the prince, and Pudding can play the king. Candy can be the fairy godmother, and Mustard can be the evil stepmother.
Yeah, I can do that, sure. We also need a place to rehearse.
That's no problem. We can have the rehearsals at our treehouse. So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
It wasn't very long until the play needed to be ready for Cupcake's mom's birthday, so the kittens worked very hard getting their costumes ready. Just as planned, they hurried to the treehouse in the morning to start rehearsals.
Where's Cupcake, huh? I got up very early to be here.
I'm sorry. I switched my alarm off so I didn't get up on time. I'm ready, everyone.
Oh, well, would you look at that? It's lunchtime. I'm going home.
We'll just rehearse without the evil stepmother. But I've only memorized the first part of the play, the evil stepmother part. So we can just start again tomorrow.
The next morning, Cupcake was late again.
I just can't seem to wake up on time. Plus, I'm also running late to my dance class. We'll just have to rehearse fast then.
Cinderella, you have to bake a dress, scrub the beans, and sew the buttons on the stove.
What? I think you mixed some things up there.
Well, welcome to the fancy royal ball.
Did somebody order one glass slipper?
That comes later. You've all got to learn your parts better. We'll try to rehearse again tomorrow, all right? I have to get to my dance class. Bye.
But the next morning, Cupcake was late yet again. And they only had one rehearsal left before her mom's birthday.
Kindly stuff your dainty foot in this slipper.
No, the slipper part's at the end. How can we perform this play if none of you learn your parts right?
But you're always late, Cupcake. We can never rehearse our parts because we're waiting for you.
Oh, yes, you're right. I just don't know how I'll ever wake up on time.
Maybe you should stay awake all night.
Then Cupcake would end up falling asleep right on stage.
Maybe you should get the biggest alarm clock ever. I mean, super big.
Where would we ever get an alarm clock that big?
I have a really good idea. Cupcake needs to put her alarm clock away from her bed. That way she won't switch it off.
If Cupcake's trying to get the alarm clock way up there, she'll wake up for sure.
Great idea. That's what I'll do.
The next morning, the kittens were surprised.
Well, good morning, everybody. I've been waiting for you to rehearse.
And that day, everyone got a chance to memorize and rehearse their lines.
My lady, you're not leaving yet.
I'm afraid I must be going now. But perhaps we'll meet again someday. And I promise that I won't be late.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, everyone. You were just amazing. But my Cupcake is such a sleepyhead. How on earth did you get all of this work done?
Thanks to the kitty cats, I'm not a sleepyhead anymore, Mommy. They helped me learn to get up on time.
So awesome! Me wow, me wow, me wow, me wow!
Cupcake's mom loved the surprise, and Cupcake has been on time ever since.